What's up, guys? Ron Harris here from the channel Ron Harris Muscle, judging for the Italy Pro just wrapped in Milan, Italy. Before we talk about that, let me get you guys to please subscribe, like, share, ring that bell, do all that good stuff for me. Doesn't cost anything, but really helps me out. So let's take a look, guys. This was Hunter Labrada's show to go and qualify for the Olympia. Looks to me like he's going to pull it off. First of all, before we get into the comparisons, let's take a look at Hunter by himself, because we haven't seen this guy on stage since last year's Olympia. It's been almost a year. He's got his new shaved head, which I think looks good on him. He was losing a little hair. His hairline was receding. He wasn't bald by any means, but forget about that. Look at the physique, guys. Bigger, denser than I've ever seen him before. Back has come up a lot. I did notice in the relaxed turns, the quarter turns, not the relaxed turns, still needs more lower lat thickness, but his back is much, much better than it used to be. This is 5 weeks out. I think he could be a little tighter, but this is certainly tight enough to pull off this win. When I say a little tighter, I mean if he wants to crack top 5 at the Olympia, which is his goal, I'm sure. And I don't think that's out of his capability. I think he could pull it off. He's looking damn good. But of course, everybody looks great by themselves, so I'm not going to harp on how good he looks by himself. Let's take a look at him with some other people here in a second. Let me just let him finish his routine. Yeah, you can see in the lat spread there. Lower lats still need to be thicker. Upper back looks great. Great quads, separation. You can see this, the change in his physique from a couple of years ago when he was drinking more shakes and less food, less solid food. Definitely has a grainier look to the physique. So let's get to the judging, guys. This was first call out right here. There was 6 guys in this, and there was a couple of them I was kind of scratching my head. Why is he up there? So Enrico Hoffman there on the right, 44 from Germany. 46, that is Lorenzo Liu. God, L-E-E-U-W-E. It's Lorenzo from Netherlands. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Labrada, Hunter Labrada, number 45. Next to him, Italy's own Andrea Presti, who had missed the show earlier this season. He got sick at the last minute, pulled it together. He's definitely comparing very well. Next to him is Bruno Santos from Brazil. Bruno looks really good. The guy on the end there, 53, Chris Zeller, I don't know what he was doing in this first call out. I hate to be a dick, but his legs from the back look pretty weak. Condition was good. He's a smaller guy. Legs from the side and the back are just weak. I guess he was just rewarding the condition. I would have had Morgan Ast from France back there, who did not make first call out. I would have had him up there. It's not the prettiest physique, but is what it is. So this was your very first call out. And they didn't move anybody around. It was curious, you know. It was I'm not sure who the head judge was. He sounded like an American guy. There's only a few people that do head judging, but there was really no movement. They placed them where they wanted at the very beginning before they started, and then typically you'll see them move guys around. Nobody got moved. It was everybody just stayed right where they were. I guess they could see everybody perfectly. They had good vantage points. They didn't need to see anybody next to anybody else. I mean, Andrea Presti next to Hunter, probably going to be second place. So I guess the fact that they're already next to each other, there was no reason. And I guess technically at 6 guys, you'd have like 3 on one side and 2 on one side, 2 on the other. So they are in the middle, Andrea and Hunter. 46 was who again? Lorenzo. Yeah, I've never heard of this guy, Lorenzo, and I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Let's take a look at the end of that call out because it was a little too long. Here's the side try. That is a killer shot for Hunter, that side tricep. Phenomenal pose for him. You know, some people think his midsection is getting bigger. Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it distracts. I mean, overall, he's putting on a good deal of size since he turned pro a few years ago. Remember, this is a guy that's been to the Olympia 4 times. This will be his 5th Mr. Olympia, assuming he wins this today. And there is one more chance to qualify for the Olympia next week in the UK at the European Pro, which I don't know why they're not calling it UK Pro. So that's the end of that. So that was the first call out. They ripped right through the second call out. It was basically everybody else. And here was your final call out. So you have Bruno Santos, Andrea Presti. Where's Hunter? There's Hunter with his newly shaved head. And the 4th guy, so this is probably your top 4 you're looking at, Lorenzo. Lorenzo, I would have probably had Enrico Hoffman up there. Who would have kicked out? I don't know. Enrico doesn't have, the tiniest waist, but he's got a very powerful Branch Warren-esque physique. Yeah. And, Hunter's got this in the bag. I don't see any problem with him winning this. But Andrea looks really good. I think where Hunter gets him is the legs from the side specifically, but Hunter's just got a better lower body in general. Andrea, crazy upper body, needs a little more legs to match. Condition, always phenomenal with Andrea. I'm a big fan of Presti. I think he's very consistent. I've never seen him out of shape. Definitely one of Europe's very, very best competitors. So I think I'll loop that one so we can start getting to your questions, comments, all that good stuff. This is going to go for a little bit here. So let's take your comments. Let's get to you guys. Okay. George, appreciate you watching, George. Yeah, I'm well. Thank you. C-Max, beautiful. Is that a boxer dog you got there as your avatar? The Hunter can beat Nick. Yeah, now obviously, it seems like he's got this show wrapped up, so immediately we're going to start talking about the Olympia in 5 weeks. I don't know if he can beat Nick. I don't know. He hasn't beaten him yet, ever, so it'll be interesting. I think Nick's got him on overall mass. Hunter's got a prettier shape to him. Hunter's got better legs proportionally for his upper body. Nick is just a straight-up freak. Not in shape. Well, he's not in 100% shape for where he needs to be for the Olympia, but for 5 weeks out and to win this show, I think he brought exactly as much condition as he needed to. Guy in the end in the pink trunks has the best legs. I think who was that? Probably Enrico. Yeah, the guy from Germany. He's built like a tank. I'll show you guys his routine later because I did record a few of the. Let's take a look at him right now. What the heck? Why not? Enrico Hoffman. I want to give this guy some love because he's got a pretty damn dense, thick physique. Banners, comments. Just going to take that off for now. So this is Enrico Hoffman. No, that's not pink. That's purple. Enrico Hoffman from Germany. Clearly not in the top 4 based on that final call out. He's got to be 5th. Look at that. Just really thick, dense, crazy mass, great condition, very powerful, very rugged physique. Yeah, I think he looks great. Going to take a look at Presti too. I like Presti. I'm a big fan of Presti as well. But let's finish up with Enrico. Give this guy his due here. Let him finish his individual routine. Good. So here's Presti. Andrea Presti. Best guy, best pro out of Italy right now. Look how wide and thick chest, delts. Great V-taper. Legs are good. They need to be better to match that crazy width because he's got such wide clavicles, wide shoulders, wide upper back. When you have all that, you really need massive legs with crazy sweep to match. He doesn't have bad legs. They don't quite match. And condition always brings a condition. Never seen this guy out of shape. I've seen him compete in person probably 3 or 4 times now, maybe 5 times. And I've seen him on pay-per-views on streams like this multiple times more. But yeah, Andrea, very, very strong second. I don't see him beating Hunter today. You couldn't really tell by the way. They didn't move anybody around. They left them both next to each other. But I think it was pretty obvious to me, having watched thousands of these shows. I think I can look at these pretty much the same way the judges do. And not that I can read their minds, but I know what they're looking for. Yeah. So Andrea Presti looks phenomenal. Good job, Andrea. Let's go back to that call out in a second. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back to your comments, guys. The lighting sucks. It's a little dark. Look like Ken Shamrock. No one has ever said that to me. I get a young Bill. I used to get Bill Clinton. I used to get Sean Penn. I've never got Ken Shamrock. Abs are not well defined. I think his abs look pretty good. If I'm going to knock anything, it's lower lats, and I still want to see more chest thickness on him. see no abs. Let's see. Let's wait till they show him in the abdominal and thigh, and we'll see about that. 'Cause no abs at all. I mean, that's pretty harsh. But you might be right. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Got a couple poses. He's going to have to hit his back shots first. See, right there. That's where I want to outright that lower lat area. When he's relaxed, when he's just standing, with his arms by his side from the back, that's when it's more apparent that he needs more lower lat thickness. In the posing, you can sort of get distracted by how much he's got going on in the upper back, where it's not so much an issue. But you can see Presti's actually got more lower lat development, I think, than Hunter. Yeah. I'm just waiting for the abdominal and thigh pose, which is coming up, because I want to see if you're right. When you say Hunter has no abs, I mean, you might be right. You may be right. I may be crazy. You're all doing well this Sunday. Over in Milan, it's already, they're 6 hours ahead. So it's almost 8 o'clock at night over there. Side try is a wonderful shot for Labrada. I think he's got one of the best side triceps in the game. Big, full round triceps with those crazy cross striations. You don't see those in every bodybuilder. And that round fullness to the outer head of the tricep, the long head right there. All right, so the abs. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'll leave it up there. I'll leave it up there as individual while we go to your comments. And we'll keep moving on. Hunter's he still doesn't have the greatest chest. When somebody, especially when they put their arms up in anything overhead, like a double bicep or an abdominal thigh, it's very clear when someone doesn't have the thickest pecs because they sort of flatten out and go away. They just don't completely flatten out, but they definitely lose some thickness when he does that. So chest is an area I think he still needs more lower lat thickness, more chest. He's still a work in progress, Hunter. He's not where he needs to be quite yet. Left glaze on. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say with the lighting. I don't think the lighting's bad. I think he's got enough oil. I mean, he's not making rookie mistakes at this point, having been to 4 Olympias. And, I bet he's got his dad lead backstage. I doubt he wasn't. Enrico did not get the last call out. He did make the first call out 6 guys, Enrico Hoffman from Germany. But he did not appear in that final call out of 4 men. So I'm guessing he's 5th, because I certainly think he's good enough to be top 5. Certainly. I might have had him even a little higher than that. Yeah. Hunter looks damn good, man. Not sure Hunter is crushing anything. Well, I needed a good catchphrase for the the thumbnail. You got to have something that really gets people clicking. What's that? Someone's going to correct me here. Hunter beat Nick out at Nick's first Olympia. Yeah, you're right. He was 4th and Nick was 5th. You're right. You were correct, Rhea. Yeah, I remember people would not let that go. The Nick fans were up in arms. They were very angry for a long, long time, up and pretty much until the next year's Olympia, when Nick moved up. They were pretty pissed off. You're right. Yeah, good. Thank you for correcting me, Simon. You're absolutely right. Hunter was 4th and Nick was 5th. I would have flip-flopped that, I think, because Hunter had a good glaze. A film, I should say. A little bit of, I don't know if it was fat necessarily. Maybe it was more a water retention thing, but Nick was really rock hard and Hunter was off. So a little bit off with that condition. I would have had Hunter behind Nick at that Olympia, at the first one. Prestige legs. You mean Presti's legs? Kamali versus Chikarillo. What's up, SH? So S McG. Isn't it first call out, Mr. Olympia? Olympia first call out is going to be so crowded. I mean, we already know, okay, first call out. I think it's, unless something goes drastically wrong with their preps, we know that Derek Lunsford, Hadi Chupan, that's guaranteed first call out. I think Samson Dauda, guaranteed first call out. I think Andrew Jack, I think Nick Walker. That's 5 guys. So really probably only one more guy is going to be at first call out. Could it be Bonac? Could it be Brandon Curry, who's been no lower than 4th place since he won the Mr. Olympia a few years ago? Could it be Hunter? It's going to be a battle. 6th, 7th, 8th. those 3 spots there, that's going to be very, very tough, guaranteed. Kevin Henry, lights and stage are not great background. It's so distracting. Reminds me of the Olympia. Yeah, they do that at almost all these shows with these LED screens now. It's rough, but what are you going to do? It's the standard industry standard now. I mean, only one guy so far took the fans' request for a plain black backdrop, and that was Fuad Abiad when he promoted the Detroit Pro much earlier in the season. The show barely got a turnout. It was 6 open pros showed up, so it really didn't get the support. But it was a first time show. The Detroit Pro's been held before, but it's been gone for like over 20 years. So yeah, this was your final 4, your last call out right here. I had to go back to that because Kevin, yeah, you're entitled to your opinion. I don't think he's dominating like nobody belongs on the stage with him. I'd say Andrew Jack's victory in Texas Pro a few weeks ago was a little more clear-cut and dominant than this, but I still don't see anybody beating Hunter here. Doubt he's even top 6 at the O. Yeah, I mean, that remains to be seen. Light stage are not great. Hunter, this we talked about more, but if they put him in the first call, it's 6th. Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, top 5 is going to be very, very tough. Very tough. This sounds like a good Greek name, Ioannis Anagnostou. What's up, Jonas? I think that means John. In the end, it will be difficult for Labrada to win. It's not an easy race. No, I don't think like Andrea is getting destroyed or crushed, or if I led people to believe that, if it's disrespectful, the name of the thumbnail, guys, that's the only way I can get people to watch the videos is some controversial tagline in the thumbnail because I'm up against the big boys. I'm up against like Nick and Desktop and Discord and Muscle Max, Mad Mark's Muscle, and I'm forgetting a couple guys, and I apologize, but I'm still a smaller fish compared to those guys in terms of the channel size. So yeah, I had to do it. Yeah, Michael. Maybe I should have changed the title, but it's too late now. He's not crushing it, Ron. He looks damn good. I mean, overall package, size, shape, structure, condition, presentation. He's got this, guys. I don't see anybody beating him. SMG Hunter's a true bodybuilder. He had the benefit of being a Labrada, be consistently a nice professional. Doesn't get his placing or 4th, 7th arm off. He's just putting. Think you were going to continue that somewhere? No, I guess not. Yeah, I mean, he's had his ups and downs at the Olympia. He was 8th place at his first Olympia, 4th place at his second, 7th place at his 3rd Olympia, and last year his 4th time at the Olympia he was 6th. So it hasn't been a steady climb, and his best placing at the Olympia was 3 years ago. So he's got a tough climb ahead of him. Presti has improved, Davey. His legs have definitely come up. Hunter should win. He's improved overall. So really round and bubbly muscle bellies. Needs some sort of definition abs. Yeah, the abs I could see they're shallow. I don't know if it's more definition or he just needs more development. They're not that thick. Maybe he needs to start doing more weighted ab exercises. I don't know. Oh, okay. You continued there with you said he's just putting in the work and getting better and better. I agree. He is getting better and better. It looks like ass. I don't get that from this guy. Wow, Frank. That is rough. Looks like ass. He might not look as great as some people, but I would not say he looks like ass. But you know what? You are entitled to your opinion. Absolutely you are, Frank. This is a sport of opinion. It's subjective. You love a physique. You hate a physique. It's entirely your prerogative. That's a heart. What's up, Mayar? Versus Delson height, make him stand out. Superior Hunter here. He does catch the eye. I'm a fan of Andrea. I like Andrea Presti's physique a lot. It's like, but I get what you're saying. Taller and wider. That's the recipe for Andrew Jack that really makes him first catch your eye. But overall, I think overall Hunter's got a better lower body. He's got just better upper to lower balance. I don't think he's crushing or destroying or obliterating Andrea. How's he going to win this year? That's the Olympia prediction. Okay. Why everyone is so red? I guess that's just the color temperature of the camera that they're using for the pay-per-view, the streaming. That's my guess. I thought Hunter would look a lot better. I don't know. I think he's consistent with how he's been looking on his social media posts. And like I said, he's got 5 weeks, guys. He's not 100% here. I think it would be foolish to be 100% at a show like this where he knows the level of competition is going to be much, much lower than it's going to be at the Olympia. I would save that 100%, the drop the hammer, as Hani Rambod loves to say, for the Olympia. I think he brought exactly as much as he needed to bring here to win this. Guarido nutricionista. Hunter is looking somewhat soft. I think you guys are being really, really rough on the guy. You say he looks soft. I don't think he looks soft. Could he be leaner? Yeah, he could be leaner. He'll come sharper at night show. Well, the night show is right now, so the finals are because it's already nighttime over there. They're running straight through. Like when I stopped watching this to start making this video, they were already getting back into men's physique, bikini or men's physique. So I'm not watching it. They might even be they're going to be on the finals for this very, very soon. It's going to happen very, very soon. Good debut for Lorenzo. Yeah, I had never even heard of Lorenzo, so I give the guy a lot of props. Let's go back to the judging the final call out because we got some comments. Okay. Andrea is smoking Hunter. He's a very good bodybuilder. Maybe it's time for those around to be honest to their bias man. Doesn't the physique compete against top 5? Will never miss a row. Well, good father, that's very, very harsh. But again, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I've had a lot of guys over the years where I heard they were never going to make top 5 or didn't belong in top 5, will never be Mr. Olympia. Jay Cutler, I remember for years, people said he would never be Mr. Olympia. I remember the late Sean Roden, they said he would never be Mr. Olympia. Brandon Curry, I remember earlier in his pro career, they said he's never going to be top 5. He'll never be Mr. Olympia. So never say never. Ronnie Coleman, nobody saw that guy coming. Trust me, nobody saw Ronnie coming. Hurry, start talking about Hunter so he makes top 5. Top 5, it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough, Olympia. You're a legend, Bible. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate that. Rude boy. Hunter's mid is placing him out of top 6. Said call out for him. Sorry. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, right now we're talking about Italy, but I know what you're saying. Bruno from Brazil. Yeah, great showing for Bruno. That's him there on the left. Bruno Santos from Brazil looks really good today. Definitely in the top 4. So good looking ass. Hunter is beating Presti because of his legs, right? But Presti came in very conditioned. Hunter didn't come in that condition. Oh, I agree. I mean, if Hunter had come in softer than this, which, strategy-wise, I could see where someone might be, it would be kind of arrogant to do that, saying, well, I can just come in at like 80%, cruise in. I can come in a little bit off and still beat all these guys. He didn't do that. So I respect the fact that Hunter came in at like 90, I don't know, 90%, 92%. I don't know. You guys hate when I throw those numbers out. He's not that far off from where he needs to be for the Olympia, but he's 5 weeks out, and I'm very sure he's going to dial it in better than this for the Olympia. It's actually lights. What's this? It's actually lights out from back. Hunter is better from the back. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly the lower body. I still don't think Hunter has the greatest back because I want to see more lower lat development, but yeah, he's shredded. Frank, real talk. Do you think Hadi walking on stage last year is going to cost him this year? No, I don't think so, Frank. No, all has been forgiven. It's in the past. Derek's looking crazy right now. Hadi's looking crazy. It's going to be a battle. I think it's going to be, because we were all saying when Hadi won the Arnold and then the Arnold UK, he was even tighter. That Hadi would have beat the Derek that beat him at the 2023 Olympia, but that's not the Derek that's going to be competing in 5 weeks. This is going to be a new Derek, a new version, bigger, more muscle maturity. He's had another whole year to train and prepare. So it's going to be a battle, a crazy battle between Hadi and Derek, and I have no idea what's going to happen. Martin will beat Hunter. Oh, boy. Well, Pramata, who knows? Stranger things have happened. Martin does look pretty damn good. Martin Fitzwater, the Martian. We'll see. Lewis, I've never understood why the judges like Hunter that much. He's for sure 8-10 at the Olympia. Martin, well, he got 4th that one time. Martin and Akeem should beat him if Beirut's. No, not Akeem. And I like Akeem a lot, but Akeem from the back, I've never seen his back really sharp and crisp looking. It's always a little blurry. So that's what's holding him back. If Beirut will be there and Rafael is on point, Hunter will struggle. Oh, man, this Olympia top 10 is going to be freaking nuts. It's going to be nuts. Get rid of that background. Yeah. Hunter's midsection torn pec look absolutely horrific. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're the pec tear. Let's take a look at Hunter again. Let's check that. I want to see how bad the pec tear looks now. It's on your right. It says left pec. Yeah, you can see. It doesn't look like an indentation. It looks like a bump. This is where you would see it right there. It's not that bad. It's really not. I've seen much worse pec tears than that. I get what you're saying, though. You don't want any distractions. You don't want anything taking your attention away from the physique. And you can see there's a little deformation there on the pec. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree. All right. Doesn't look soft. Presti's a super condition. Yeah, Hunter's not off by any means. He's not. He is going to be sharp at the Olympia. There's no doubt in my mind. Presti is 100%. Presti is a condition master. I've never seen the guy. Who would the left side Hunter and camera view look absolutely dangerous? I think you mean Andrea Presti from Italy. Yeah, he's great. The good father Presti smoking Hunter needs honest advice of yes, no virus. Well, he's won. I think he's got four pro wins at this point. He's been top 4 at the Olympia. He's got a great support system with Labrada Nutrition. His dad, Lee Labrada, with Gasp. Why would he? We don't know what kind of doses or anything. We don't know how much he's risking his health. And can he win the Olympia? Maybe yes, maybe no, but he's got a great future ahead of him still. He's doing well. Hunter Skinish is great at abs, never show well. Yeah, he doesn't have very thick abs. Hunter shouldn't be awarded anything with that shit midsection. I mean, Samson Dauda has a pretty bad midsection too, guys. Let's be real. Samson Dauda's midsection is just as bad as Hunter's. Yet Samson won the Arnold UK. Samson was 3rd at the Olympia. You know, they don't have shit midsections. They need thicker abs, both of them. Excusezilla Dubai Pro would completely destroy this lineup. No, I don't think so. I mean, Rubiel is a work in progress. I still think he's got kind of a wide waist. His arms need to be bigger to match those ridiculous quads. So no, I disagree. You can agree. Judah Morans, Hunter with that upper pec tear, 2 noticeable other times last year. He's known as being hard on me. Glaring weaknesses. Yeah. I saw Ronnie coming. I saw Ronnie, like, I remember seeing him in pro shows in 95, 96. I didn't see him as a future Mr. Olympia. Hunter's midsection is a no-no. Oh, yeah. Birthday's not till 21st. It's 13 days away. I'll be 55 years old. But thank you in advance. Thank you. Preston Von Vick. Hunter is the most complete bodybuilder on stage, hands down, 100%. Yeah, he doesn't need to be 100% to win this. He brought enough condition. He's not off. Jorge Ramirez, lights and background are shit. Hunter is the shortest guy in that call out. He'll be one of the tallest in Olympia. Just an observation. I don't know. Olympia, you've got Samson 6 foot. Andrew is 6'2". Yeah, Hadi and Derek are shorter guys. Curry's like 5'8". Nick Walker's like 5. I think he's a little under 5'7". Nick Martin's like 5'6" or 5'7". Yeah, it's mostly shorter guys. You're right. I mean, what are you gonna do? Bruno Sendo Asalto. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means Bruno is the best. He looks really good. He's got a thick midsection, though. That you see how wide his waist is there? That hurts him. He doesn't have a great V taper. You see, like Presti, look how wide across shoulder. Look at that V. Look at how wide that V taper on Hunter. And then Bruno just doesn't have that. Good shot about Martin beating Hunter. He's improved massively. Yeah, it could happen. Who knows? They're not giving Heidi that title again. That walk-off was a no-no. Look at Rami. Ignore the Pittsburgh. Remember this comment. Yeah, we'll see. But I mean, if it's very close, like last year, I had no idea who to give it to last year. I thought Derek looked awesome. Heidi looked awesome. They both had things the other didn't. They both beat each other in certain aspects. To me, it was like a tie, but you can't have a tie. Beirut's structure. Well, Beirut's isn't here. I hope he makes the Olympia. Hunter is off, I think you want to say? No. I think instead of raising the first top 10 should be a minimum of 25K. So 10th Olympia gets 25K. Yeah. I'm all for more money for the guys. Hunter's flat and probably super conditioned in person. Yeah, he's been in Italy all week. I'm not going to make excuses for the guy. I think he looks pretty good, but I do believe he's going to be looking much better than this at the Olympia. Bruno Santos, BR. Yes. You guys are great fans in Brazil. Great support for your athletes. Hunter is a young bodybuilder who hasn't competed much in the pro ranks, so his record is good. He's not well battle tested versus the seasoned veterans. Yeah, I mean, he's got 4 Olympias under his belt, though, so that's not too shabby. He's got some good experience, but he's still young in the game, I think. Andrea Presti win the show and Hunter lose it, says Shazai Bamza Wakas. Oh, I'm sorry if I just mutilated your name. Hunter probably looks better in person. Yeah, I mean, they usually all do. These Olympia predictions. We're not talking about the Olympia yet, but thank you. Youssef, Fitness, Hadi, Derek, Sampson, Beiruz, Nick Walker. No Andrew Jack in your top 5? I know Andrew. Come on, guys. No love for Andrew. This guy, Bruno Paulino, who I bet you're from Brazil. You must be, because you have Rafael Brandel in top 5. Bruno Santos. Yep, that's right. Hunter totally off his midsection, not impressed. Yeah, a lot of knocks on his midsection. He needs thicker abs. That background sucks big time. So is tracking legs, not great either. Bruno, more large and more conditioned. Bruno looks good. He's not beating Hunter and he's not beating Andrea. I'm sorry. No way. Hunter body is looking very sharp as we can see in updates. I mean, nobody looks as good in these pay-per-views. If you saw like the 4K Gilco footage, I think you'd have a different opinion. Martin Fitz beating Hunter this year, agree or disagree? I don't think so, but it wouldn't be crazy. It wouldn't be the craziest thing that ever happened. Hunter's losing in the chest to Presti. Yeah, Presti beats him in certain aspects. He's got wider shoulders. I think he's got better back, better chest. Hunter beats him in the entire lower body. His legs are much better. Guys, I'm going to leave because we're coming right back with the finals very, very soon. They're probably going to do a whole rejudging and all that good stuff. So I'm going to leave for now. Appreciate you all watching. Yeah, I said that when he hits his front double, they go away. So today's top pros don't do enough shows like the 90s guys. Some of them do. These European guys, some of these European guys will do 5, 6, 7 shows a year. And when the 90s guys were doing a lot of shows, it was usually a Grand Prix. So it was like, 4 to 6, 7 shows in 2 to 4 weeks. It wasn't like they were prepping all year. They would do like the Olympia, and then there would be a Grand Prix tour after that with a bunch of shows in a row. Or they would do the Arnold, and there would be a bunch of shows in a row. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to take your comments away. How do I do that? So I'm going to take this away. I know how to do that. Brand. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be right back soon with the finals. And we'll see. Can Andrea Presti pull an upset? Stranger things have happened in this wide world of sports. You never know. You never know. So follow me on Instagram. There's my thing. Where am I? Subscribe, like, and share. There it is. Subscribe, like, share, ring that bell, do all that good stuff. Leave some comments below, guys, on what you thought about this judging. I think the finals are already happening. So I'll be back very, very soon with the results. So that's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate it. See you very soon. Peace out.